Okay, so I created the video on how to get fitter, healthier in 2019. So one of the main points of that was like routines and habits, and I was thinking how important that is because that's one of the main reasons why people either succeed or they don't. So you can have a plan, and the implementation of that and the consistency of that is differentiates those who succeed or then those who don't, right? So consistency is really important. However, a lot of us try to be consistent, but fail. um, okay, so how can you be more consistent with exercise and keeping fit? Okay, so first point I'd like to say is that don't associate it with some pain or it's being arduous. Now, we like to do that with exercise because we think that the more it hurts, the better it might be. It must be. Well, that's not actually true. Effective training isn't based on how much it hurts. There isn't a correlation between how effective it is and the pain of it. So with that, what I'd say is don't look for things that are necessarily difficult, challenging, and gonna hurt. Now, that's a complete misconception that there is like in the industry. What I'd say is the best thing you can do is find something you enjoy doing. So that's why, like I said in the previous video, I'm a great advocate for sports, because with sports, if you enjoy it, you're more likely to do it. So what we're looking for here is intrinsic motivation, the motivation that's going to get you to want to go. So you don't need to be motivated. You don't need that push. So that's extrinsic motivation. You don't need that push. You want to go and do it. If you can find something you enjoy, that's a lot better. And like I said as well in the previous video, you might not know what that is. So in this new year, you don't need a whole new year. And then this month, whatever month you may be watching this in, why not go and find that try different things and see if you like it. The most simplest of things like squash can burn so many calories and get you quite fit. Yeah, so just finding that something that you're gonna want to do. And another part of that is just making routines. Again, like covering what I've already said previously, but routines are so important because we have routines in our life. So what we want to do is embed that the routine of that physical exercise into our daily life. Okay, so like if you were like brush your teeth every day, maybe tie it to that. So after you brush your teeth, you're going to go into the garden and do some skipping. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too extreme to go straight thing in the morning and start doing exercise on it. No, that's something that I like to do, but if you tailor it to the way that you're going to be able to do it. So create routines by tying it to something else that you normally do anyway. So you have dinner, so after dinner you'll go to the gym if that's the only time you get to go. Okay, so that's going to be a way to be consistent. Okay, so when we go and do it, when we go out and do the exercise and something, don't think about it either. Okay, so again, if you associate it with something you don't want to do and you're thinking about going and doing it, that's the worst thing you can do. Okay, if for myself, one of the things I've wanted to do is improve my running, and I'm not a great how should I say this? I don't really enjoy running, so what I did is I'd say to myself, I'm going to go out for a run and I'm only going to do just 1 mile or maybe just 3 miles or whatever it may be, and I'm not and if after that I can come home, right? It could even just be like I'm going to put my trainers and just go out for 2 minutes, and if I want to come back, I'm going to come back. But what you'll find at that point is when you're out there, you've already overcome the biggest hurdle, which is just going out and beginning. So yeah, so don't think about it too much as well. Just think about showing up. Okay, so don't think about what you're going to do at the gym. If you're associating it with something with pain and stuff, just show up, just turn up, and then whatever happens, right? Okay, so I've covered a few points about consistency, routine and habits all into like one sort of thing, but I think they're really important to cover, and I think that enable you to be consistent and reach your goals, because consistency is one of the most important things. Okay.